Hey guys, thanks for joining me. So recently I filmed a Crazy About Lipstick tag, and I will post that below if you haven't watched it. And it just gave me this idea that there are so many makeup products that I own, but of the products that I own, I have like a select few favorites in like each category. So eyeshadows, blush, you know, lipsticks, etc. And I thought it would be really cool if maybe I did like a little series and showed you my top 5 in those categories. So today's video is going to be a top 5 makeup eyeshadow palette. These are my probably 5 most used palettes. They range from high-end to drugstore, and I love them all, obviously, or they wouldn't be my favorites. So I'm going to share with you my top 5 if you're interested to see what they are. So the first palette that I'm loving, it's newer to me. I've had it since December. It's the Urban Decay Dangerous palette, and it comes in a really cute case. It's a hard case with a zipper, and it has some really gorgeous shades in it. They're all jewel tone shades, so you've got bronzes, emerald greens, purples, blues. This color here, I don't know how to describe this color. It's graphite looking, but it has like undertones of navy. So the colors are Gravity, which is this purple color, and Loaded, which, well, it doesn't look like it, but it's like a deep turquoise almost. And excuse my finger, I have some mascara from another video on there. Evidence, which is I think a really nice blue, like royal blue color. It's so pretty. And then let me wipe my fingers for you. Deeper is, I think, in true fashion, just an awesome bronze color from Urban Decay. They make really great browns and bronze shadows. Mushroom, which is my favorite of the whole palette. It's definitely in the gray family, like the gray silver, but it has like a taupe undertone to it, and I really, really love it. I wear it a lot. And then the last color is Ace, which is like a navy, but also could be a black. I don't know. So this palette, I really love it because it allows you to do some gorgeous smoky eyes. You can also thin them out and lighten up the shades. And I think because it was on sale for Christmas, I think I only paid $16 for some really pretty premium Urban Decay shadows. And I really like that it's in a nice case that you can just, a hard case, and you can just pack it and take it with you. So this would be one of the first of my 5 favorite palettes. The second palette is a WetNWild palette from the drugstore. It's one of their 8 shadow quad palettes in Comfort Zone. And this palette has given me so many options when doing eye looks. I mean, you've got brow bone colors, there's crease colors, definer colors, eyelid colors. With these 8 shadows, you can do so many looks. And the quality, as I've said before, the quality of WetNWild shadows are superb. I think that WetNWild has really stepped up the game when they started redoing their eyeshadows. So that's the first set here. Those are the top 4 colors. And this color here, I have heard that it's a dupe for a MAC shadow. I'm not sure which one it is, but I can look it up and let you know. But I just love how they're so satin and they're smooth, and they have a really great color pigmentation. Like, you can see them very well. And then the next set, the bronzes, are equally as pretty. They're just very deep and luxurious. It's a very soft feeling as well. So again, you could do some really pretty smoky eyes with this palette. You could also do a very just neutral eye with a lot of getting into makeup. These are $5 at most Walgreens, CVS's, anywhere you can buy Wet n Wild, and you get 8 high quality shadows. So this is one of my other favorite palettes. This is in Comfort Zone number 7. Okay, my next palette is a palette that I just love because it has a lot of fun colors. I love the brand. I love the packaging. I love everything about this palette. And again, it provides a lot of opportunities to do many eye looks. So it is the Tarte High Performance Neutrals palette. And there you can see it has several eyeshadows to do eye looks. You know, you've got here in this quadrant right here, you've got a lot of nude shades. You have your blues and your grays. So there's some purples. So there's a lot of different colors to choose from. And there's a mixture of mattes and satin shades, which I really like. It's really pretty and cute, you know, in standard Tarte fashion. They do they have some really cute items, and I just really love these. They have, you know, your just normal neutral matte colors, which is really nice. It's really sometimes hard to find a matte shade that's not chalky. And then you have really pretty satin colors. Let me get some for you, wipe my hands off. That are just really pretty. I'll do this bright blue. So they have some beautiful colors in this palette. Again, there's versatility to do a lot of different shades. And this color here reminds me very much of Mushroom from my Urban Decay palette. In fact, I think they might be very similar. Let's find out. Yeah, they're extremely similar in coloring, and I really like that coloring. So that is my next palette. So the next palette is also by Wet n Wild, and this is definitely one of the first Wet n Wild eyeshadows that I purchased, and it is one of the 3 eyeshadow palettes and it's in Walking on Eggshells, which I think is one of their most popular quads, and the top is completely broken. But they're just a very nice coloring together. This color here, the crease color, is a very similar color to Naked Lunch by MAC. And then you have another really pretty bronze. I need to clean my finger off, it's nasty looking. And then a really pretty eyebrow color, or eyebrow bone color to highlight with. So again, in this, I believe the 3 palettes are, I think they're like $3, $2.99. And I love this. I use this a lot for just an everyday low maintenance makeup look. And again, Wet n Wild has some fabulous shades in it. So, or Wet n Wild has some fabulous eyeshadow shades. They're just making really great quality makeup. So yeah, I use this a lot. This is probably my 3rd little palette in Walking on Eggshells. So that's my 4th. And my very last palette, I bet you can guess what it is because I talk about it all the time. I use it in lots of my videos. In fact, I just used it in my last everyday makeup video. And it is the Urban Decay Ammo palette. If you had to take away every palette from me and just give me one, it would be this one. It's absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best palettes I've ever owned. And I purchased it off of Hotlick for $10. So here's the palette. You get 10 amazing shades. I think in my video I posted, I showed you that the 2 outer shades here and here is what I do for an everyday makeup look all the time. It just creates a very pretty bronze neutral eye. And they're gorgeous. And then besides, you know, the neutral colors, they have some really fun coloring shadows. So they have some purples, which is in, let's see, this one is Grifter and this one is Last Call. And then they have a brow bone color and like a black, but it has just some shimmer to it, some like silver shimmer. Let's see if I can get a better, you can see the shimmer in that one. And that actually makes for a really pretty smoky eye, those two colors together. And then they have a really nice aqua that I really haven't used a whole lot, which is a shame because it's beautiful. It almost has some gold undertones to it. That's Shattered. And then Mildew, which is another one of my favorites. So you get 10 beautiful Urban Decay shades. And I purchased this for $10. This is the palette. I use this all the time. Probably 5 out of 7 days I'm using this palette. I just love it. And again, it's very portable. It's very thin. So you could just put it, in your bag if you're traveling. And it is the only palette you need for your entire stay. That's my 5 favorite palettes. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to hear what your favorite palette is, which brand, because I'm always looking for new makeup palettes. I think palettes are absolutely wonderful for trying new makeup looks, for getting the best bang for your buck, because you get so many shadows and colors, for a decent price. So, yeah, I'm rambling now. I will definitely be doing my top 5 mascaras, eyeshadows, lipsticks, blushes, bronzers, all of that. So stay tuned for those videos. Thank you again so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you love makeup and fun, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!